It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Looking for a crease, it's Alexander. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
They'll run the option. Oh, a lot of space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
And the Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Let's go. When you see snot bubbles coming out of the offensive player, you know it was a good lick. The Mike linebacker sits right in the middle of the field, ready to roll, ready to lay the hammer.
Give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
From the gun, the ground game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Defense in press coverage. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that's a fun matchup we got out right on that one. And the two guys that can absolutely fly. We talked about this matchup coming in. We thought it could be really, really fun. Who would win? Guess who wins on that one? The DB. Great job staying in the hip pocket and knocking that football down.
Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Trying to do it on the ground. There he goes. Wide open spaces. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He's not going to make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. He just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up defense.
He's loose. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. First play of the period, first down here. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Alexander.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Commodores are rolling down the field. Slams it ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Power stroke. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Pavia. Now he's going to break the pocket. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. It's a running room. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half, and it's a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. It's Durham. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Throws to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown LSU! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. He might want another play. To throw, it's Pavia. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the Hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Offense will take that 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. On the option. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they... the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out. Still running strong.
He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Great job by the back on the option.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. You got your couple.
They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. And they're able to make the tackle. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hoskins. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. A run for the quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Finds his man. It's Fitzgerald. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Nice job by the offense going down the field.
Goofy.
You're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to pound their way in. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Looking for more room. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown doors. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How fast?
Fucking trash. That's my first game. You're trash. You play with LSU. I heard LSU's the best team on here. This is my first game. You're trash. And I'm pick 6 and I'm doing you dirty. Check my YouTube out.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Quarterback keeper. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. 45 seconds left to go, and the whole thing pretty much comes down to this onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking for room. It's Durham. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Offense gets set for 2nd down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seems...